So today is the 25th of September 2025, and we have just come out of another rapture hysteria fueled by the likes of TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, anybody who knows me, I used to be a pre-tribulation rapture believer, but after my fourth or fifth failed prediction, this is my 15th, by the way, I decided to look beyond my evangelical upbringing and actually look at what the church has historically taught about the subject of end times. And you'd be surprised to learn that rapture theology or dispensationalism is the least supported, most convoluted, twisted interpretation of end times, in my opinion. It is not supported by much of church history. While the church has always supported four main views on the subject of end times, rapture theology is not one of them. The church does believe in a form of interpretation of futurism, believing the apocalyptic writings are in our future. It also believed in an idealist view, which basically spiritualizes texts like the book of Revelation to kind of symbolize the non-stop battle between good and evil that occurs in every generation, spiritually, with no real fulfillment until the coming of Christ. There's also the historicist view, which believes that the things like the book of Revelations and other apocalyptic writings are actually being fulfilled in human history, culminating in major historical events in our physical world, leading again up until the time of Christ. And lastly, there is the preterist view, which is my position, or the partial preterist view, which basically believes that the writings of John and the apostles and the apocalyptic writings were in their future, but are actually in our past, and especially concerning the destruction of the temple in 70 AD. So while I know there are a lot of believers out there who are probably very confused, looking for answers, many of you all are still stuck in this idea that the rapture is gospel, and it's only a matter of pre-trib, mid-trib, or post-trib. Many of you might be surprised that the rapture is probably not actually in the scriptures at all. What we describe as being meeting the Lord in the air is actually is we turn around and escort him. Jesus empties heaven and bringing the saints to earth. We raise to meet him and we escort him to earth in the second coming. So I just want to kind of put that out there for some people who might be open to actually looking at some of the history. I hope everybody's all right. I hope everybody is safe. I'm just putting it out there that, the church view on rapture, if you're only debating the tribulation, mid, post, and trib, you're not really studying the subject. You might need to look wider. God bless everyone. Stay safe.